Anaconda, a meta slash sequel slash remake to a cult classic 90s film and a reimagining and take on a monster slash horror slash action film. What I really enjoyed about this movie was that it's a fun, silly, gimmicky-ish reimagining of the Anaconda franchise that we saw in the 90s with Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube. This movie is star-studded, star-packed, very formulaic, and a little all over the place. I'll pull it into one film. I think the studio, Sony, wanted to remake Anaconda, but they didn't know how. Do they make a sequel with Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube from that original 1997 film? Or do they remake it and start from scratch? I think they chose to go right in the middle. They chose to have the Tropic Thunder. We're making a movie about a movie. And that's basically what this film is. It's about two people who wanted to be actors slash filmmakers, and they take their group of friends, they go to South America to shoot this film, and they end up being in Anaconda. It's a meta film, right? We've actually, in Jack Black, unironically, who's played a director in King Kong and also starred in Tropic Thunder, which was a movie about making a movie, follows the same formula. Those movies worked, well, why don't we try it with this? It does work and also doesn't work at the same time, where it's too formulaic and it focuses too much on making a movie about a movie rather than focusing on the most important thing, which is the snake, which is not shown in the film as much as I like it, as much as it could have been, especially in that opening sequence. When you watch this opening sequence, it's very abrupt. It would have been nice to see more, and it kind of sets the tone for the whole movie, where they're not going to show us that much of the snake until it doesn't break apart throughout the entire film. And if you're going to call the movie Anaconda, maybe show more snakes. That would have been kind of cool, but it's limited throughout the entire film. And I think that's one of the big flaws in the entire movie. Give us more snake, give us more action, but they chose to have us ride along with the characters instead. The film's tone is more of a Marvel slash superhero film, where it's more uplifty, campy, fun style comedy rather than focus on more horrors like the original film was, slash something like Stranger Things, where they focus on the gore slash horror. This doesn't do that. This is more, there are great elements about this film that I do enjoy. I do like the fact that this is a star-studded cast. You have Jack Black and Paul Rudd, who are very fun and engaging throughout the entire film. Paul Rudd plays an actor who didn't really make it in Hollywood, and now this is his one last shot, and he wants to bring his friends along the ride with him. You do get some very fun comedic moments in the film, and you do have some fun action sequences. There are great set pieces where they're on a boat and they are going through South America, and you're seeing the sort of exotic locations. They do capture that South America adventure feel that you do get in the movie. I think that's something that I enjoy the most. You do feel immersed in this world and attached to the characters all the way to the end to see how it all pays out. Most of all, you do fear the tension of the snake when you do actually see it. I would have loved to have seen it more, and if they committed to the horror element just a little bit more, but I guess they really wanted to keep it PG-13 and have it play to sort of family audiences. This movie did come out on Christmas, so maybe that's what they were sort of gearing towards. But ultimately, it is a fun film, right? That's I think the tone the studio wanted. It does make fun of itself quite a bit. It is self-deprecating movie. They are aware that they're making another movie about a movie, and they play into that, especially at the end. It does follow the same beats as Tropic Thunder, and it is enjoyable, and you do feel that sense of happiness towards the end. High energy performances from Jack Black and Paul Rudd, and the goofy performance of Steve Zahn, and the clever and smart and likable Tandy Newton is what makes this movie so fun and entertaining. The studio, Sony, knows what they're doing. They got 4 very talented actors that they know that can carry a film throughout the end, even if the main plot point is the snake. The original film had much darker, more serious actors than Ice Cube and Jennifer Lopez, who, by the way, spoiler alert, make an appearance in the film. Their cameos are hilarious. They're fun. They're the best part of the whole movie, in my opinion, especially someone who grew up watching the original Anaconda. They really went for the nostalgia factor, and it did pay off, and it's very funny. And and they balance out very well when you see them on screen together. The original Anaconda characters and the newer ones, it all sort of blends in and is intertwined very well. I also really liked some of the comedic set pieces that are very funny. They do take swing at certain comedy jokes. It does work in certain parts it doesn't, but overall the comedy tone is over the top, but not too much. And you have Jack Black, who is incredibly enthusiastic and plays a director who is very likable as well. So overall, the cast and the energy is what makes this movie enjoyable and fun the entire run through. And overall, I really think it's just a fun film that you can watch, sort of a fun animal character lead film that really works. Overall, I did enjoy the movie. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Thanks, guys. If you like this review, please leave a like and comment and subscribe down below. Thanks.